tips for studying.
Very hot today.
Hi for Westfield.
You've been gone for so long, forgotten what your face looks like, what it feels like. Your words still seared into my ears from a long-awaited too-short phone call. I'll see you soon, I'll feel you soon. 'Cause we're not meant to sleep alone. I'll call your name out till you phone and tell me one last time you're coming home.
Good morning guys, it's me again, and today I'm gonna be doing a study vlog. So for most of the day you're just gonna be seeing me study. What I'll be studying, it's for an English exam called PTE, Pearson Test of English Academic. You usually take this exam when you want to enter an international school, especially when you're from a country with English as second language. Also when you apply for visas. I have taken my first PTE back in my country, the Philippines, when I was trying to get in here as a student on a student visa. But right now, it is almost expiring. So mine expires next year at around March. So I'd have to take another one. An English exam is necessary for the point system when you are applying for permanent residency. That's why I'm studying, and I thought maybe I'd just show you my study routine, give you some tips on how I personally study and what works for me. So yeah, my tips for studying. First, you have to know what kind of learner you are. You could be kinesthetic, auditory, writing, more on writing, or reading, and you may also be visual. I am not the best learner when it comes to listening. When I'm in class, my thoughts tend to wander around. I'm just thinking of everything else apart from what's being taught. I always make sure that I write my notes. The teacher would show us like PowerPoint slides and everything, and I just copy everything. And I know that's not a very good way to learn because I'm not digesting anything, I'm actually just writing it. I'm not even trying to comprehend it. Just because I really am not an auditory learner. That's just me. It may be different for you, different for everyone. So you have to determine what kind of learner you are. I personally like writing, taking down notes, actually sitting down, making time to do my research, understand the topic by heart. So that's what I do, and then I make my notes. Like I make organized notes with highlights, and then you'd have legends for each color of highlighter. That's me. A little bit visual as well. During an exam, I would remember which page the answer is. I could visualize it was on the first page in the lower right. Tip number two, you have to set the environment. Okay, so you have to decide which one works best for you, if you study indoors or outside. Like if you want to study in a cafe, some people really find it easier for them to study when they're not at home. People say they tend to slack when they're at home, but for me, I always found that studying at home was much more easier. I'd have my table, I'd have all my highlighters. But now I would say I love learning both at home and outside, like in a library or at a cafe. And then you decide if you want to study silently or if you would like music. I do not mind if there's music. Silent is good, but when the environment is noisy, I usually just put my earphones on. I look up study beats, sometimes lo-fi. It serves as like white noise, so I do not hear like the external noise, the real noise. Tip number 3, gather all your weapons. Always have my phone with me when I'm studying. I like to have water or a drink on the side. What else do I have? My highlighters. My pens. Those little bookmarks, like the colored bookmarks that you could put on books or notebooks, I really love using them, so I have to have them. Internet, of course. For internet sources, I use Google and YouTube for learning. Also, secret weapon, when I study at night, especially when I was in college studying nursing back in my country, I usually get sleepy because we have exams every day. Not even kidding. I live far away from school, at least an hour away. When I get home, I'm usually already very sleepy. But when I start studying, I have a technique to keep myself awake. I have a lamp with me. When I start getting sleepy, I would turn on my bright light and I'd shine it on me and on my laptop. It keeps you awake, it works. It tricks your brain to think that it's early morning. You have to have the energy to study. Lastly, I think you've heard about this one. It's the Pomodoro Technique. So you usually study for 25 minutes and then you rest for 5 minutes. Within your study time, within 25 minutes, you should not go on social media or do anything else but studying. What I do is I turn my Wi-Fi off on my phone. Notifications just pop all the time, especially when you're studying, because other people would ask some stuff. I would also love chatting my friends and asking how their studying is going. So I turn that off and then I study. I do it longer, not just 25 minutes. So I do it 15 minutes and then 10 minutes of rest. That works for me actually, because you're forced to study. My brain just tries to look for different reasons not to study. Like,
maybe I should clean my room first, organize my bag first. Maybe I should just online shop or something.
I actually did a bit of study. I finished watching the 2-hour lecture on tips to ace the PDE. I'm gonna link it down below. It was really helpful for me. What I'll be doing throughout the day will just be taking more practice tests. If I'm able to finish early, we can go somewhere because today is Black Friday sale week. Oh, by the way, you know the scented candle that I was using a while ago? Here it is. Christmas cookie candle. And it smells really good. Love to decorate for Christmas, but maybe when I have my own house, because I'd like to decorate outside my house, and for inside, probably in the living room area, not inside my room. For now, I'm just gonna have this scented candle to remind me of Christmas coming soon. Yay.
Seriously very hot today. It's a really hot weather. Good thing I'm living just really close to the library, so it will be a problem for me. Okay. Also, let me just show you. Look at that. Look at the trees. Look guys, there's more of that purple tree. I don't know what it's called, but see that. And I don't relate to you. No, 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 no.
This is one of the scientific papers. Rising inflation means increasing goods prices.
Okay guys, I'm back home. It's 3:25. I'm gonna have late lunch. I'm just gonna be eating my chicken soup from days ago. This is how it looks. One last chicken. Let me show you my current obsession. Purple sweet potato, which I really love it. I just microwave it for 10 minutes. I usually put something in it. Previously I dipped it with shrimp paste. I've run out of that, so now I'm just using up my cream cheese, and it's so good. It's like cream, because this is a bit sweet, so it tastes like sweet potato cheesecake. Waiting for my Uber. So I've decided to go to the mall, and my sister said she wanted to video chat while I'm shopping. So that's what I'm gonna do. So probably less of you guys, because more of my sisters. Okay. Hi for Westfield.
No, itsjessamariee.
Yeah. I'm at the mall, and look at this Santa Claus in here. I'm just gonna show you.
Christmas tree.
So cute.
Oh, Christmas
Santa,
tree.
tell me you really
Just
love.
what you need. Oh, Christmas tree. Honestly,
I don't know if you can even hear me. My sister's just having her meal, her dinner, and then I should be
don't
on the
get me
phone soon.
wrong. I think you're great. Root of tradition we celebrate. But oh, Christmas tree. More than anything, it's all the people around you. My sister's here, my cousins too. My brothers flew in this afternoon. We're catching up. Oh, what a year. Oh, Christmas tree.